Hello again and welcome back to Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. As I said last time, we are now going to go play with Blackbeard.
Well, looky here. Let's see what these things can do. Got a touchdown.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded! Get these damn things off my ship! Just like the old days.
Come at me, motherfucker!
I might have forgotten to pick up the melee weapon. But that's okay, he'll give me one. Seriously, Blackbeard, you can't handle a tiny little imp demon?
I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside may help with our little imp problem.
Ooh.
Anyone who gives me a weapon called God's Hammer,
Oh, I feel
probably
much
my
better,
friend.
thanks.
And anybody who's wondering, the God's Hammer works a lot like the Decker's Hammer from 3. The primary attack is a charged,
I summoned these imps
but it
to
does
serve as
have
my
a
crew.
side swing.
I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship. Ah!
Come on. Here we go.
I am the scourge of the seven seas. Good God, they're swarming
No,
me!
not another one of these.
Fantastic!
Ah, no. Hey, it's okay to drop the pirate voice.
What pirate voice would that be?
Wow.
Zinyak's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boon resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular basis. But the promise of an immeasurable fortune drove him to be even bolder. An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
I grant ye the ability to summon my crew whenever they're needed.
So now that I can summon imps, and I also get this challenge.
These things better not...
I got word from Blackbeard that every island has a treasure chest hidden on it. What's in the chest? I don't know. I'm not a fucking pirate. What I do know is that if you want to get that thing open, you have to find 3 corresponding glyphs. Look on the bright side. Nothing's trying to kill you.
Okay, so these are the glyphs.
Blackbeard kinda sucks at hiding these things.
As you can see, you can also see the next 2. Well, they do pretty much get, like, infinitely harder to find after this.
And that's the last one.
I'm hoping when I get the find shit, Kurt, at level 15 or whatever, that it'll kind of show
better
where
be
those
good.
are.
I raided a Centerpol office and found information on where the president is being kept. Evidently, they've been trapped in some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace. Breaking in is an impossibility. Your best bet to save them is to continue to try to draw Satan out of his palace.
Nice.
Yep.
Come on out so I can put a bullet in your fucking face.
Submit to the Demon Lord. You're suffering.
Let's play.
Bring me
Are you shooting me in the face?
Yeah!
I don't know what he's shooting at. I don't think there's advantage to summon him. Apparently my imp killed somebody.
Woo!
I never. Oh. I probably should go pick up some, like, explosives or something.
Gotta pick it up.
Much easier when you have an imp and the ability to recover from jumps. Like, that was his biggest problem. Like, if you remember the last fight where I had one of those guys, is whatever they toss me, I'd just go fly.
Need the rest of wings. Got it.
Let's see here. Summons, upgrades. We could get more imps or improve its recharge time. I think I'm gonna stick away from these for a little bit. And focus on the passive abilities. Now I have a shield when I'm running and flying.
Alright, it's salvation time. Satan's using his magic to send souls skyward and downward into oblivion. That's where you come in. Catch the falling souls before they hit ground and use an arcane blast to free the souls rising upward. Of course, once you do that, you'll still have to catch them before they drift off to their death. Speed is key here. You'll get a bonus for every soul you can save before touching down. Now let's go save some clients. I mean souls. Poor souls that need help.
Okay, so it went through and told you mostly what's going to be happening in this mission. At the same time, though,
Things are starting to look
falling
up.
souls will grant
Let's
flaps.
see what these things can do.
So, as you can see, like as I pick up falling souls, I gain the ability to flap.
Say hi
And
to the big guy for me.
raising souls will grant stamina.
Gotta
So
keep the
picking
flow
up
going.
both is important to
Johnny
keeping
Depp,
up your
soul saver.
combo. So you can continue to flap and keep up your speed
Gotcha. Say hi to the big guy
by
for
picking
me.
up the fallen, but
Thank you,
if
lady.
you want to stay in the air, you're going to have to pick up the raising ones for that stamina boost.
Gotcha. Say hi to the big guy for me. Gotcha.
And I think I just made gold, so I'm going to land. There's no reason to actually just keep going on with those things. They don't give you any extra money or anything for doing better.
Damn it. Woo!
Ouch. Keep hitting my face on the wall. That's just gotta be bad luck.
Fucking collectibles. Note to self. Find a way to control lightning.
Did I miss one? Oh no, it's right there. And as you saw, I picked up the nimble so I can have better turning, which actually comes in a lot of usefulness. In a second, I'll show you what I mean. So,
Yeah!
if you go up too far and lose too much speed, you'll start to stall, as shown.
This is bad timing.
But with nimble, you're able to turn faster,
Running out of juice.
which means you're actually able to use the speed bonus from the fall more effectively, and even possibly even regain the altitude that you compromise this loss. Of course, that is kind of a waste of stamina,
Lost count on these things.
but it's also kind of one of those, yeah, you can totally do that. You don't have to, but you can. Also, it helps out with the speed missions, for example.
Gotta pick it up.
The blaze tracks where you're trying to
One
hit all the points real fast, being able to turn inside of small areas is extremely valuable in those types of missions. Also, the save people from judgment mission that you just kind of saw me do. Really helpful to be able to make those tight turns.
There's lots of ways to get Satan's attention, but we should never forget the classic rampant fucking murder. Pride is a sin the devil's army has in spades, so if you want to pick a fight, you can bet your ass they're coming in droves.
You're nothing is my
play. Go! Go!
worthless lies. This is futile.
Holy heck.
Let's play.
I'm gonna need to stop by a gun shop and start upgrading some of these weapons. As you've probably seen, I am trying to avoid the Dark Insiders for the most part. Mostly because just taking them out without a power, well, without a power that can actually drop their shields, is just irritating. I just killed my own imp.
You really didn't have a chance.
No escape. Yeah. The mortal is here. You will not defeat me.
Although I am kind of glad that I took that health upgrade now.
God, this feels good. Got it.
Let's see, are there any other missions around here?
The Barrens were the only place desolate enough to allow me to build the Queen Anne's Revenge in peace. Before I discovered the Barrens, all of my efforts would be overrun by people looking to cause me harm. But here, the energy it would require to ruin my day wasn't worth the wasteland they would have to traverse.
Need to rest the wings.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 20. The Flotsam of Hell. Newer souls often marvel at the floating islands that surround Hades. The reality is that those islands are not rock at all, but fossilized remains of the beasts of Babylon. Winged creatures that once served me, but in their hubris dared to believe they could overthrow me. As punishment for their mutiny, I encased them in stone where they flew. To this day, their blood still rains down, burning the pitiful souls that walk below.
Being a pirate with no water to sail on is like being a pirate with no water to sail on. I tried to build a craft that could weather the lava, but each time the craft and crew would erupt in flames. That's why today, the Queen Anne's Revenge sails on thermal currents and arcane magic. Yes, the arcane magic is doing the heavy lifting, but I'd like to believe the sails are still doing something.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 17. The Battlegrounds. This graveyard is where dead of the previous war on Heaven were buried. Here it is rumored that demons and angels alike haunt this place to this very day. A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 38. Imps. Little bundles of pure sin. These adorable mischief makers serve as perfect pets or slave labor.
Okay. There should be a couple more books. I'm trying to get all these books real quick so that I can...
The Barrens are as good a home as any pirate could ask for. It's remote, devoid of people, and perilous to get to. Here, I can live as a pirate king for the rest of my eternal days.
I'm trying to get all the books real quick on here. That way, I don't accidentally run into them or miss any of them.
Robbing galleons and avoiding the crown was a thrill, but it's nothing compared to robbing the denizens of hell. Life without adventure is no life I'm fit to live. Here, the stakes are beyond simple life and death. Hell is where I'm meant to be.
That, and it's really nice to get even if it's just a little bit of a tidbit, those small little glimpses into the characters. Because unlike the other Saints Row games, you don't have these massive missions where you get to talk to people and learn about people.
I think the time might come to play old Cupid for Dane and Kiki.
So do I have to do the tutorial? Okay, I just skip that and go straight to... Yeah, those are the lessons, so just try to see if I can skip
The
that.
Barrens is the perfect staging grounds for all manner of operations against Satan. But first, we have to secure it.
Okay.
God, this feels good.
And what else do I gotta do? Oh, I just gotta return to him. That's great.
Well done, matey! Now to fix the damage those blasted imps did to my ship.
Okay. That was actually really quick. I should probably do my loyalty for Dane as well.
Yeah!
Though I was kind of hoping I'd find the 5th Blackbeard book at least. Huh. There it is.
Great job tearing up Hell.
Thanks.
I need you to stop.
What?
Do you really think Satan could still be thinking about Jezebel's wedding after all the damage you've done? I'm telling you, the devil is about to react in a big way, and when he does, we need to be ready.
Gotta...
Satan didn't have much time to react to the war Gat was waging, because at home, Jezebel was waging a war of her own.
I don't love them.
You think I care?
If you started acting like a father, you would.
I'm looking after your best interest.
You don't care about my happiness. This is about you. If you just stop telling...
You will marry that saint, and I won't hear another word!
I won't do it.
You think because you're my daughter, you think that you're above it all. But schemes are currently in motion. Your choice, be a wife or be a thrall. They say the devil's in the details, and I have some more for you. Celestial light doesn't shine a ray here. Happy endings are through. You belong to me. I'm giving you away. Your blood will not save you. My hand will be cruel if you disobey. You belong to me.
Never. I'm sick of perdition, so tired of tradition, but now my time has come to go break away, to live for today, to stand out beneath the sun. I know there has to be some way for me to be free, just living a life that's far from the strife and torturous pain, someplace that's far from here and not awash with fear. Oh God, I can't wait to cast off this hate. I want to find love. There's a big wide world for me to explore. So many things that I don't know. Like, would I like ice cream? How do I feel about cats? And is Nightblade my new favorite show? But until that time, I'm stuck in this hell, a relentless tempest of rage. Surrounded by guards, betrothed by my father, trapped inside this gilded cage.
It's not working, Kinsey.
You don't know that, Johnny.
Tearing this place apart, but Satan doesn't even seem to...
We didn't come this far to fail.
You think I'm giving up?
We have one less place to go.
What if it doesn't work?
The bus is counting on us.
You think I don't know? How do I burn down a city that's baptized in fire? How do I kill off an army that's dead? Time's slipping away now, and the best plan we've got is just put one inside Satan's head. If roles were reversed, God, I know they'd save me, but all my solutions involve murder sprees.
You have to stay the course and kill without remorse.
Yeah, that sounds fun, but what has that done? We're still where we stand.
The day isn't over yet. Our sun's not begun to set. No matter how small, the wings of a fly can create hurricanes. Johnny Gat. Hope. I feel hope for the first time I've ever in my life. Gat. the name that cuts through my father like a knife. The seed of rebellion, it grows like a weed, and someone so violent is just what I need. There's no turning back now, the die has been cast. This sinner has found her saint, I'll be free at last. The people, the music, it waits up above. I know I'll be happy when I find love. I know I'll be happy when I find
Okay. So as you can see, I hit level 5. Is that level 5? Yeah, level 5. So every time you hit every 5 levels, stuff happens. Go ahead and grab some of this stuff. Okay, so as you can see, it even actually kind of says a little bit. So once you hit level 20, the devil happens, or that'd be 15. Go ahead, actually look at some of these upgrades. So at level 15, I'd get Collectible Finder, which, as you can see here, just lets me collect things. This ability allows me to have gang members in the dead people, the husks. Health Magnet, always amazing in Saints Row games. I'm gonna ignore resistances for a while. Actually, let's go ahead and grab a couple of clusters for free. Cool, for cash. Now that I have more clusters, I can actually buy some of this stuff. Buy some extra power and speed. Pretty much the only thing I can get out of my passive abilities right now that I don't have is hover, which I don't really need because I don't have any spells that can really use it.
Looks like Satan's noticed that the current disruptions have been caused by everyone's favorite winged terrorist, and he's looking to do something about it. He's placed spire emplacements all around the city. Now, these things look like slimy tentacles, but make no mistake, they can shoot you out of the sky. The only way we can stop these things is to literally rip out their hearts. And by we, I mean you. I'll be at the office drinking scotch.
Okay, so as you can see, map, there are now a bunch of new diversions, I think are the red ones. Yeah, the blue ones are activities, the red ones are diversions. And these new ones shoot you out of the sky.
Alright.
Wow, I am
Let's see what these things can do.
You think I'm scared of you?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Well, I was going to do this guy's loyalty mission, but let's get one of his books. Oh.
Everyone's chasing the Stygian dream down here. A way to make hell just a little more tolerable. And when you're surrounded with that amount of desperation, believe me, it's easy to find people who lay it all on the line for next to nothing. Some folks think I had all this handed to me and I take advantage of people, but here's the God's honest truth. In life and in death, I worked for everything that I had. Opportunities mean fuck all if you do nothing with them. Most of these poor bastards down here whine about their lot in life, but are unwilling to do anything about it. That's not me.
As I was saying, I was going to do some of his loyalty missions, but we just hit a song. We just hit key point in the story. We got that nice little song. So grab a couple of soul orbs and fly by. Like, you can physically dodge the missiles. However, when they get close enough, using your maneuver ability, which is just kind of spins and flips and stuff, you can dodge them somehow. Not exactly sure how doing a barrel roll stops a missile, but it stops me from getting hit by a missile. Why would I complain? But let's go ahead and take a look at the shops real quick. So, weapons we can get. This is the Jester Skull is a special weapon. You get it from pre-ordering. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and buy the sniper rifle. You have rocket launcher and little croaker. Little croaker is basically a grenade launcher that shoots out frogs. LMG and then the lava cannon. Lava cannon's basically just a... What was the gun they used last time? It's a high-powered, low-speed gun. Actually, I should probably increase this a little bit. Like, I don't want to give it fire starter, because I'm trying to aim for headshots with that, but when I miss, it's nice to know that I have some backup. Yeah. And the same within 4. The first upgrades are like 100 apiece for every weapon, so it's pretty much no reason not to at least get the first upgrades for everything. Greed. This is one of the 7 deadly weapons. This turns people into money when you kill them. Brimstone. This is not the one I actually want to use, but it's one I've been having. So we're going to go ahead and change over this. It's a bee gun. And anybody who watched any of my Terraria videos knows I love bee guns. I love me some bees. Then we have the basic F45 or a crossbolt weapon. Crossbolt has a scope on it. The hand cannon goes to explosive rounds, where the crossbolt goes to electrical rounds. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take the crossbolt upgrade, although I don't use it that often. And just to kind of demonstrate this a little bit. Where is that thing? Where'd the soul go? Are you hitting me? So if I shoot somebody with this, the people around them start taking shock damage. I also picked up the frog, which is basically just a glorified grenade launcher. But it can kind of choose where it wants to go. Was there a flyer a second? Oh, there he is.
That doesn't get old.
And let's see. Then I have the bee gun, which shoot bees at will. How could you not want to shoot bees at will?
Winning isn't important. It's the body count.
Oh, that's cool. It actually will tell you if there's a glyph nearby.
God, this feels good.
So, wow, that was a thing. Let's go ahead and actually just get outside of combat, and we'll go ahead and cut this video.
This is what I'm talking about.
That looks like a safe-ish place. It's not like the opposite of a safe-ish place, but
I should summon one of Gat's little helpers. They probably know what to do.
okay. I'll have to do this next time. If I start doing this now, then I'm going to start doing 100 other things. Well, we're never going to end this episode. So, like I said, I'll go ahead and cut this episode short, and I'm going to see y'all next time. Have a nice day.